Hello, everyone. Welcome. We do a little late night chat. Jedi Knight. Um. How's everyone doing? I was gonna read a little bit of Betrayal tonight, but I didn't. So it is what it is. Darth Sidious has joined us. Hello, Sidious. Lord Sidious. If there's any voice in the or just in Star Wars in general that I really have tried to master, it's Sidious. Long live the dark side. I know he never says anything like that, but whatever. Rise, Lord Vader. I don't know. It's a really cool voice. It's a voice that requires like a lot of control, I feel like. Speak with yourself. That's good advice, actually. So I'm doing it a lot from my throat, but to get kind of that raspiness of his voice, that sharp edge. I don't know. I don't know how she would describe it. Yeah, I'm not a voice actor though. Not a voice actor. I've thought about it. Thought about getting into that, but it's not for me. I would rather write the stories and then make a voice actor speak the lines. That's what I would rather have. Not make, but whatever. Hello, Naso. How are you doing? Hope you guys enjoyed the meme that I posted in my community server. I did not make that. That was Lopsided. He's in my Discord. Otherwise known as Jason Solo 9ABY, for those who may follow him on Instagram. He made that meme. I was dying laughing. It was hilarious. Alex, I guess he's on vacation right now, and he just posted that picture. That the picture of Alex. It was the unedited picture he had posted. He posted it in my Discord. I'm sure he posted it in others, but IMDb says that initially the plan was to have Clive Revel dub Ian McDiarmid in Return of the Jedi, but then Ian came up with the voice going on by speaking with his stomach, and I decided to keep it. Oh, okay, that's cool. Ian just has a very good voice. I mean, even his just regular speaking voice, it's really cool to listen to. It's it in terms of like the resonance it has. It often it reminds me a lot of James Earl Jones almost. Both of those actors just have great voices. Is this the Wilkins one? Yes. The one with Mr. Wilkins, Mr. Denning, and Mr. Alex. But yeah, so Sidious has a really cool voice. And it's really cool too because Ian, when he was playing, obviously, even though he was older, he was playing a younger Palpatine in the prequels, and his normal speaking voice sounded like friendly, so it really complemented that character. So he could go from sounding like this really nice guy to having the most evil voice in all of fiction. One of the most evil voices, one of the most iconic voices in all of fiction. So I invited a couple of people. We'll see if they join. I even invited Marcel. We'll see if he comes on. Um, oh, Lopsided. Speak of the devil. This is Lopsided. He's the one who made that meme.
Yo, yo, yo.
Welcome.
What's up, Lance? How you been?
I've been good. I've been good. Been focusing on myself and the EU and my server.
Alright. How's Patrol going?
It's going pretty good. It's a pretty good book so far. Um, I think my one complaint with it though, and I know this is kind of Centerpoint Station. This is like the third time it's appeared in the EU, and I don't know. I like it as a concept, but they keep bringing it back. So, did they actually bring it back, or I might just have to wait and find out?
I'll say this. I think Centerpoint has, some kind of involvement in the series, but I think you'll like the outcome of it.
Okay. Because I know, like the only the only person who could use it was Anakin, and then he died. So I don't know. I hope it's. I hope. I mean, I like it. I like where it's going, and I really like the in the very opening, pages. Luke is having a vision of a dark man. That just brought me back to Jedi Academy trilogy when Gantoris was having the same visions.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it was kind of cool parallel. Only thing it would have been cool though is if Alston referenced it. Like maybe he was like Luke. The last time Luke had heard about a dark man, it was Gantoris's vision. So
Yeah.
something like that would have been cool, but he didn't make that reference.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you read Bloodlines, the second book of the series. You're gonna enjoy that
I'm
so much,
excited.
man. Like, it's still one of my favorites in that whole series, and just like in general.
Well, I haven't really read a book there really wasn't a whole lot of books centered on Mandalorians. There was Bloodlines, Republic Commando. Um, that's it. Bounty Hunter Wars count if you want to throw that in there, I guess, because Boba Fett's the main character in it. But that's not really about Mandalorians. That's more so Boba Fett. Um, but I don't know. There's not a whole lot of Mandalorian novels. A shame.
Just waiting till you keep getting into Legacy, because I think you really like the Mandalorian aspect of it.
Oh, I'm excited. I really wished Mandalorians had more of a role in New Jedi Order. So,
I mean, it was a Boba Fett, a Practical Man. They kind of had their own thing, but then again, it was like a short story. So
yeah, it was a little.
they were technically there.
Yeah, they were there. They were in the conflict. They were involved, but they didn't They weren't in the novels. So
Yeah.
except what Unifying Force, Boba makes
Yeah,
a
that was
little
like a
cameo,
couple.
but
Yeah, that was
beyond
like a
that,
couple pages.
yeah, but beyond that, he's not even in it. So, well, I guess it surprised me too because over the years, even before I was like an EU fan, I would read Instagram and whatever. Even on YouTube, people would be like, "Oh yeah, Boba Fett, he led Mandalorians against the Vong." Yeah, we barely see that. That has like no impact on the main conflict. So, Mandalorians were mostly established by the comics. Yeah, that's right. Original Marvel, Tales of the Jedi, Jango Fett open seasons. Yeah, that's right. That's true. Also, the games. Knights of the Old Republic. Both more Knights of the Old Republic 2. I feel like that one really dove into the Mandalorian Wars more than the first one did. So, plus, not to mention, you literally have Mandalore as a companion. So, Mandalore the Preserver. That's his name, right? Lopsided, you there?
Oh yeah, my bad.
Mandalore the Preserver, otherwise known as Canderous Ordo. So, probably my favorite Mandalorian is Canderous. Canderous is Mandalore Preserver. Yep. Indeed.
Dude, I want to get to read Open Season someday. I want to really learn about what's his name? Was it like Jango Fett's like mentor or like dad?
Jaster Muriel.
Yeah. His armor looks sick, man.
Jaster is a really cool character. I've read Open Seasons. It's really, really good. Well, it's kind of cool because it's kind of an anthology almost, because each issue focuses on an individual aspect of Boba's life. Jango's life, not Boba. Jango's life. So, but like you get to see the overall conflict between Jaster and that Vizsla character. I don't remember his name, but of Death Watch. I don't remember his name. Not pre-Vizsla. That's Clone Wars. Whatever. Anyway, so you really see that conflict. But it's a good comic. Tor Vizsla. There you go. Tor Vizsla. That's right. I knew it was one of them.
Dude, I gotta get caught up with Plagueis, man. I have not read the EU in like probably like a week. And even then, it was like only a chapter of Plagueis.
I could get that if it was like a bad book like I Jedi. Haha. But Plagueis?
No, it's not. I'm not reading it because it's a bad book. It's just I have like a procrastination issue, and not only that, I have to get ready for college. So that leaves me with like barely any time.
That's interesting because I'm obviously getting ready for college too, and man, I've been reading. I didn't read today, but man, I read like all day yesterday. So I don't know. Then again, its Betrayal is just such a fresh air from the crap I just had to finish reading, just so I can get to it. So Darkness was it was just boring, and it was a huge slog. So, and the only thing I got from it was, Alana's born and Jason just became darker, which I knew was going to happen anyway. So, I don't know. Leia became a Jedi Knight. We found out about Raynar, which again I knew all that anyway going into it. So
yeah, and you get introduced to Ben, who's was 5 years old in that book.
Yeah, and well, I guess it does kind of establish Jason and Ben as a master student duo, master apprentice duo. The Death Watch leader is just called Vizsla, and Jango Fett Open Seasons. Later sources gave him the first name Tor. Really? I thought they called him Tor in the comic. Could have swore they did. I, Darth Plagueis. I can't wait to get to Plagueis. My plan is...
You'll enjoy it.
I sounds like it. It sounds great. But my plan is I'm going to get through the Dinning era. I'm going to skip Mercy Kill, though, because I have not read the Wraith Squadron stuff. So my plan is read up until Crucible minus Mercy Kill, and then go all the way back to the beginning with Dawn of the Jedi, and then just reading from there. Reading all the novels that I have not read yet, and chronologically. So...
Sounds like a plan. Let me see.
Because I need like some sort of order, because that's how I blew through the Bantamere. I had an order to it, and then I was going into like, well, I'll just read whatever I want to read. Well, didn't work out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What I have in mind, and I think I told a couple people this. So after Plagueis, I'm just gonna read Shadows of the Empire. Then I'm still debating whether I'm going to read the Han Solo trilogy, and then probably after that I'll just start Fate of the Jedi. But I just want to try to read anything that's not like post Endor for like at least a good while to actually read the other stuff that's must read.
Well, that's why I kind of want to finish post Endor first, because that's all. It's my favorite era. Like I love post Return of the Jedi more than anything else. So. Well, at least up until Crucible. I think I can... Because Legacy, I love Legacy, but it's so different. It's not connected to, like, Luke, Han, and Leia. So I can kind of miss out on it. Plus, I'm still trying to collect the trade paperbacks, the ones I don't have. So
Yeah.
I have most of them. I think I'm missing 8, 10, and 11. Those are the only trades in that series I don't have. So I need to find those. I need to probably go to Amazon and find them because I have all the other trades. So I can't. I really want a full set of trades for that series.
Yeah, it's that collector in you that just wants to have like everything.
Well, that plus I'm just a huge fan of the old Dark Horse trades. I think all of them look just fantastic. So that's why I love having them. Because some people they tell me to get like the omnibuses, that or the epic collections. Is like, man, I'm saving so much more money just buying the original trades than trying to buy the epic
Definitely.
collections. Because the epic collections are freaking expensive, especially for Legacy. So, because they're all out of print. Not Legacy Volume 2 though. The second part of Legacy, with Anya Solo, that epic collection, I think it just came out though, so it's still pretty cheap.
Yeah, I only have one omnibus.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I only have one omnibus just because I saw it in the store. I was like, I'll take it. I only have was it the New Republic 2? I thought it looked nice since it had Wedge and all that stuff.
I have 2 omnibuses. I have Tales of Jedi Volume 2. I don't have Volume 1 because I already have the trades for Volume 1, but Volume 2 I needed the FreedomNet Uprising and Redemption, which I couldn't find those anywhere, so I just went ahead and got the omnibus. But the omnibus also has Dark Lords of the Sith and the Sith Wars, so I have like 2 copies of that, of both of those series, and I have 2 copies of Golden Age too. Jeez, I'm racking up on Tales of the Jedi there, but I may sell my Golden Age one.
Really?
Well, I have 2 of them. I have 2 copies of it, of the trade.
Always,
So yeah, I
it's
don't
always
need
better
to.
to protect the one.
I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll think about it. That or I'll just give it away. Not even sell it. And then I have the Dark Horse omnibus of the Marvel Comics, the first omnibus for that. I think there's like 3 of them that have the whole series. I think that doesn't sound right because that's a huge series. I don't know, I have to look it up, but I found the second and third one. They're actually not that expensive, so I'm thinking about buying them.
How much?
Oh, they were like $30 each, plus shipping.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, these are out of print omnibuses, so that is great.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
So I'll just have to wait till I get some more money because I'm about to get like a huge refund because I had $7,000 in Pell Grant money over.
Lucky.
So once I get all my college paid for, I'm just gonna still have like $3,000 left over. So I'm gonna use that to buy a brand new laptop for school and just a bunch of other things, books and stuff that I need, some new clothes, and then put the rest in savings.
All right.
Hopefully, I should have maybe 1,000 left over.
And then what you guys spend on
maybe not even that. I may have like 1,500 left over. Anyway, maybe not even that. Jeez. Because I want to go get like a really nice gaming laptop, you know?
Yeah.
So the one I have now, I have a gaming laptop. It's not mine. It's my sister's, but it's not like I think it has like an i5 processor, so it's like kind of outdated. So, but I'm gonna go get like a really nice one. So, man, the 2 people watching. I wonder who they are.
Hmm. Oh yeah, Lance.
What?
What's your general impression on Ben Skywalker so far?
He's pretty cool. He reminds me a lot of Anakin. Um, but I mean, I still have barely gotten to know him. So, but so far he's cool. He's learning. He's I think it's cool in Betrayal. There's a scene where they're in like a center point station like simulator,
Hmm.
and Jason
Oh
it's with Jason's perspective, and then he, and then fucking Ben is like laying on the floor because he got shot.
yeah.
I'm like, gee. So that is cool. Well, it wasn't cool at first because I thought it was real, and then I was like, oh, it's just a simulator. They did like a Monsters Inc. thing on me. Remember the opening scene to that movie? It was just like
Yeah.
that. So
Man, you really thought they just killed him off in the first book, like straight up,
I
like
think
it
they
was like
killed him off. I'm
or
like,
something.
jeez. The first time I'm like, how the hell is he gonna recover? He gets shot in the chest. That's what we're told. So how is he gonna come back from that? And it's like, oh, it's just a simulation.
Uh,
It was funny though.
yeah,
And man, Austin's humor, I forgot his humor is amazing. It was hilarious. I've been dying while I'm reading. It's great.
yeah. I missed his humor so much because this was like the last time I read like an Alston book before Legacy was like his Enemy Lines duology, right? And then I just as soon as I started reading all three of his books, I was like, man, I really missed this guy.
Yeah, he was a good guy. That's for sure. Too bad he's not with us anymore.
Yeah, yeah, it's really unfortunate. Also, I'll say this: I think Alston, out of like the two authors that contribute to Legacy of the Force, I think he wrote Ben like the best, especially with Exile and Fury. I think he nailed his character like really, really well. So I hope you enjoy those books when it comes to Ben.
I'm excited. I'm excited to meet him and to connect with him. Hopefully, I connect with him like I did with Anakin. So,
I really think you will.
because I
Definitely
know
for
Ben,
sure.
he kind of took the role of Anakin, like kind of the role that Anakin had before, Star by Star. But so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Would have been cool to see those characters interact, but didn't happen. I think Anakin did meet Baby Ben. I think he was around for that. I think so. And Edge of Victory, the
Uh,
second book. I
oh
think
yeah,
Anakin.
yeah. I mean, technically, yeah.
So I do think he met Baby Ben, but too bad, too bad. I can't wait to learn more about Alana too. That's going to be really cool. She hasn't been mentioned yet in the story, so where I'm at. So
She'll appear eventually. That's all I'm just gonna say. She does have a major part in the story.
uh, I know her name is Amelia. She's like an undercover kid or something like that. So I know the big deaths. Um I know the general. I know Cadus will become like the chief of state, like co-chief of
Yeah,
state with someone else. I think it was a Moncal. Um, is it a Moncal? Niathel? Is that her name?
yeah. That's her.
Okay. So I mean, I know the general. Now I don't know how it goes to that. I don't really know anything else beyond that. But so but that's how it was with New Jedi Order. Like I knew the big deaths. I knew. Um, I think that's all. I think I knew a little bit more about Legacy of the Force than I did New Jedi Order going into it. Um,
Yeah,
like I said, the deaths I knew, but um,
yeah. It's like impossible going into like Vector Prime without knowing like who dies in that book. You know.
yeah, it is sad. I hated being spoiled, but it is what it is. I mean, there are deaths I have not been spoiled by. The death in Darksaber was shocking. I'm not going to get into that. What other deaths kind of threw me over?
Doors.
Uh, no, I knew about his going in. That's the other death in Darksaber. I'm talking about both of the OT death that's in Darksaber. That's all I'll say. That one I did not expect, but I knew about Dorsk. I think I did. Did I? I feel like I did going in. I don't know.
I mean, did you cry over his death?
No. I've not cried yet. I've not cried yet reading an EU book. I have not cried yet. So we'll see. But I don't even cry watching movies. So the only time I'll ever, like, if I'm watching something I'll start crying is if it reminds me of my dad. That's it. Outside of that, I don't cry. So not a crying kind of person.
Just wait until you get to some certain books in Legacy. I think they're sad enough to make you cry.
We'll see. We'll see. I know at the end of Stranger Things season 3, at the end of that season, I really do. I love Stranger Things, but the end of that season really made me cry. That finale. I think that's the best finale in the show. Was season 3. I don't know if you've seen it, but
I think I have a general idea.
It's it really, because at the end, well, she thought that her dad died, so she was reading like a letter that he had left for her before he died. So I don't know. It was sad. Look who's here, Mr. Magnino himself.
This man became like a sensation overnight.
He did. Are you in any other servers, Lopsided? Because I'm not in any other servers, but are you?
Well, like on Discord.
Yeah.
I'm barely in a couple others.
Well, he said he's this. Oh, okay. I don't know if he's been a sensation from other servers, but has in mine.
A little. I'll say a little.
One pick from a museum. I wasn't a museum, bro. That was your kitchen table and your chair. You're just short. You're a short kid, bro. You are very short.
Alex, you're my favorite short person in this community. I hope you know that.
You know what's funny? Alex is like my height. He's not.
Really?
Yeah, we're about the same height. 5'7", 5'8". He's about my height.
Man, I thought you were like 5'10" or something. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I am not. I'm not a tall person. About average height. Sort of. I don't know. At least I feel short. You know who else is short? Wolverine.
Wow, how tall is he?
He is short, man. I remember when I first found that he's actually short in the comics. Like, I think he was like 5 foot or something in the comics. Something like that.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
So, it's like, why would you make a character like that short? Well, I guess Wolverine, okay. Wolverines are small in real life. So, I don't know.
You know, I think that fits more of his personality, I guess.
That would be scary, though. Imagine a small little Wolverine running around you, trying to kill you. Oh, that'd be funny. Hugh Jackman isn't, but Wolverine's supposed to be. He makes it up for it in his short, buddy, big temper, bruh. That's what makes it funny. Don't make fun of him, but hey, come on, bro. I can make fun of him. I think he deserves it. Speaking of short people, Lopsided, what are your thoughts on the different decisions that are going into the Snow White movie?
Well, that is such a random question. Okay.
Well, I saw about it earlier. I'm like 6 months too late on it, but I thought
You
it was
know,
very interesting.
yeah, I think it's very interesting. You know, uh, if Disney wants to do that, if they think their target audience will be interested in that, then go ahead. But that I could just tell they're not going to go for the source material, so I'm not really too into that.
Well, apparently the source material is too I don't know what's the phobic for against little people, dwarfs. I don't know what it is, but they think it would be that phobic or that phobia or whatever they call it.
Nah, if
So
they're
it's
being
not Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's Snow White and the Seven people. The seven persons.
the
I no longer
seven
go by the
fellows.
name of Wolverine. Are you saying you're short, Marcel? Saying you're a short guy like Alex? Also, get on here, man. I sent you an invite. Oh, I saw you were online, so. Why is everyone calling me Bub? You Bub, bro. That's not me. I'm Blood.
I mean, you're short, so
Oh, gosh. It's Alex, bro.
wait, y'all like the you literally said you're like the same height.
Like, a Wolverine's Canadian? I didn't know that. As you can see, I've never seen the movies, so. I can't wait to meet Lamia, bro. I cannot wait to meet her. She seems like the coolest character.
Wait,
I have not read the Marvel comics. Well, that's where she appears in, but for a while, I didn't even know she was in the Marvel comics. I thought she was just a random character they made up for the book. No, bro. She was in the Marvel comics. I remember finding that out being like, are you serious, bro? I remember being blown away by that fact. So I can't wait to meet her and to learn about her. And she's the Snoke is her ripoff. For the record, Snoke is a ripoff of Lamia. Yeah, I can't join right now, but thank you for of course, Marcel, of course. Thought about inviting Slav. Should I?
if you want to, go ahead.
I doubt he'll join, but why not invite him? But yeah, Lamia, she seems great. I can't wait to meet her. And then of course I really can't wait to read about when she starts talking about Vergear. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. So, because I mean I'm not, I don't know. I see both sides to it. Like I can understand why people don't think she's a Sith, but the way I look at it is, I just think it just adds so much more mystery to her. The fact that she may have had Sith ties, I just think that's really interesting. It adds a lot to her character, and I think. Because I also think it adds to her kind of philosophy on the Force because, she's seen both sides of it. So it's like, okay, well, she hated, I don't know if she hated them, but she didn't like both. She's like, okay, well, she just didn't like these sort of dogmatic, maybe not dogmatic, but like just the narrow view that the Jedi and Sith held, that there was two sides to the Force or whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe she's like, okay, well, screw that. There is no sides to the Force. No matter how you use the Force, it just depends. You're just using the Force. So, which of course is kind of a primary reason why Jason turns. Yeah. But now I don't agree that she was working for Lamia. I don't think that actually happened. I think she was just bluffing, but not bluffing. I think she was lying. Bluffing's not the right word, but she was lying. And
yeah, I believe that. Like the way like her character is kind of like persuade to be. I completely get that.
No, because what I meant was she may have had Sith ties in her past, however that worked, but I don't think she herself was a Sith in the New Jedi Order. So I don't think she was a Jedi either. I think she was just Frigir. That's who she was. Because even if she was, because she's called a Jedi Knight in the series, her as a Jedi Knight, that would not even fit her portrayal either. So the point is, she's not a Jedi or Sith. She's herself. She has her own view of it.
Great Jedi, great Jedi, great Jedi.
Well, I don't think she's a Grey Jedi. Grey Jedi are definitely a concept in the EU, but like, there's really never been a true Grey Jedi because that's just not how the Force works.
Yeah.
There's people who have claimed it. There's like Jolee Bindu, but Jolee Bindu was quite obviously a light side user. Maybe tendencies. He wasn't a Grey Jedi. The Imperial Knights, they're not gray at all. They use the light side openly. The Jedi view them as gray, but they're not. What are other great Jedi? Qui-Gon Jinn, he wasn't even close to it. He was a light side user. He just disagreed with the Council on a lot of things, which does not make him a great Jedi. Well, in a sense, there was two definitions of it. So in that sense, yes, but like in the sense that most people use the phrase, no. When would Vergir have been a Sith and Darth Plagueis? That is definitely a problem. But that's really not my point. Is it's possible she just may have had ties to the Sith in her past somehow. Who's to say she didn't come back to the galaxy and maybe met Vader or something? I don't know. But well, I guess it did say she was gone for 50 years, but whatever. My point is, it just adds more mystery to her character, even if it doesn't make sense.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Ken,
hey, what's up, bro? Lopsided, not much. How about you?
I'm doing all right.
It's not better than terrible. I made,
Alex,
made
here, bro.
more memes.
Bro, you've been
maybe
making, like, a lot of content.
Maybe Sidious knew Vergir before Maul. Who knows?
Mayhaps.
I don't know. All I know is I don't think it contradicts anything that Lamia claimed Vergir was a Sith or something.
I think it was for like more kind of like open interpretations of it. That's how I saw it. I didn't see like retconning another thing or whatnot.
Yeah.
I just put more questions, like you said, like open a more mystery aspect.
Yeah, and that's how I always got from. That's what I got from Trader was she's mysterious. You don't really know what she's thinking a lot of the time. You don't really know who she is. So that's kind of how I view it. I don't really think it's a problem. Now, I think people who believe Lamia are not the smartest. Like, why would you believe that? She's a Sith Lord.
A Sith Lord.
She's a Sith lady, I guess, but I don't know. Kitten, what are you doing, kitten? What are you doing? Alex, get on here, bro. Come on. You're already going on a rampage. Do your rampage live. Anyway. Alex. I'm going to change my profile picture to... I'm going to do this right here.
Ooh.
I'm also curious about when Aesherod Het left Korriban and found out that Sidious and Vader were dead, and when he returned to Korriban, became Dark Crate.
Wasn't that?
Not sure.
I thought that was like after like Return of the Jedi or something, like somewhere around that timeline.
Yeah, something like that.
Or I think it was during NJO, like the beginning.
It was,
Beginning
yeah,
of the war?
because Vergeer had tortured him, and that torture kind of turned him to the dark side. Hey, imagine that. So, anyway, because guess who else
Yeah.
got tortured and turned to the dark side? Darth Caedus. So-
Indeed.
I just go home and need to. Ooh, that's a little too much information there, Alex.
Alex was taking a gamer poop.
Taking a game. What do you mean he stayed on Korriban for years? He just didn't age. Spirit kept him the same as he learned. Shortly after gets captured by the bomb. I like how Alex he texts in bursts. Like he'll say one thing and then another and then another.
He's holding back. If he texts the whole paragraph, he'll destroy everything.
Oh, that's funny. He's holding back. It would be funny if Sidious ran into Het and Empire's End. Maybe he did.
Naked sheep
They
and
know it.
Het meet up.
Maybe Het told Sidious, "You're a stupid idiot for coming back. No one likes you."
Yeah, go away.
Go away, you weirdo.
I still haven't even finished Empire's End. Like, I hated it that much. I don't even remember what was going on in it. So,
Just watch the audio dramas.
oh yeah, I will.
Audio dramas are great.
Kitten, what are you doing? She's taking a bath.
Huh.
Whew. I'm guessing Slav is not going to come on. So,
Man,
Rip.
Rip Slav. I don't know who else I can send the invite to. That's not in my server. I have a whole list of people. Most of the people that are on here, I have blocked. So. I think Noah blocked me. He blocked me.
Shit.
what makes you think that?
Well, we were friends even like during the like drama with Brennan, and now I'm just checking again, and because I was just why not, and he blocked me. Oh well.
How would you do such a thing like that?
How could he?
I never blocked. Well, I did block him a couple of times. It's only fair, right? Well, I don't know who else to invite. It's cool. We got 3 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
In the beginning of the second issue of Empire's End, Sidious goes to Korriban to get advice from the Sith Lords who preceded him. That's right. That sounds familiar, yeah. After Sidious's dialogue reveals that the Korriban Dark Lords helped Sidious' spirit survive Return of the Jedi and get to Abyss. Really? That's interesting. Oh, look who we have here. What's up,
Oh,
Lud?
look, it's Titus. What's up, man?
Titus.
The Bolter Swan enthusiast.
The Boltors. I haven't seen that profile picture on a stream in like ages. It's crazy.
It's been a while since he's been on stream.
Indeed.
Welcome back.
Of course,
Titus,
would
new
have
10
found
lore just dropped.
What are y'all? So what are y'all talking about?
We're talking
Again.
about your Momatron.
Nice one, dude.
Oh, no.
But seriously, we're talking about Dark Empire Sidious. So
And how he's based. He's
What
naked.
about Dark Empire Sidious?
well, Darth Sidious, this person, he's talking about Sidious on Korriban. And yeah, when he went to Korriban. Or Moraband.
Very funny.
Yeah, it is very funny.
I am rolling.
Read Betrayal live? Okay, bet. Let me go get the book.
Too bad Marcel is in here. I'd love to have him on with us.
I want to hear Marcel read Betrayal.
That'd be funny.
Okay, we're on chapter 10, Centerpoint Station, Corellian System.
Let me get my
I'm
book
not,
so I can.
I'm not reading this whole chapter. I'll read like a paragraph or so.
I'll get my book. Okay.
Spoiler alert, for if anyone cares. Titus already hates the series and he hasn't even read it, so.
Bro's always hating.
Jason brushed aside the cloth over his head and peered out, up, back. The conveyance he lay upon was once open-topped car. Man, I can't read. The conveyance he laid upon was one open-topped car of a repulsor train. The cars, connected end to end, floated along a containment track laid years earlier along Centerpoint Station's long axis. Jason could tell from the way the ceiling was no longer kilometers away, but only hundreds of meters above, and getting closer, that they were heading out of the vast open central area known as Hollowtown and into a narrowing choke point toward the station's top, the region where the greatest number of significant control chambers had been found, the region where the majority of the investigating scientists' new installations of equipment and computer gear had been made. There you go, bro. I read it, okay? I have no idea what I just read. For the record. It's been a while since I read the book out loud. What are your thoughts on this, Titus?
I hate good things. I think that's kind of wrong because I think I have actually great taste, Alex. You know, I really think that my ego is truly through the roof. I truly just have greater taste than you could ever imagine.
Sure, I'm like Young Defiant, Titus.
Bruh.
Young Defiant.
Well, Titus, you were complaining about Ninja Jedi Order because of its length. It's like, you're gonna look when you read it, you're gonna wish it was like 10 books longer. It's that good.
I wish it never ended.
Uh-huh.
I don't
I
think
can't
it'll be
agree
a
with
good
that. I think all stories need an ending.
That is true.
Especially fucking Disney Star Wars. That needs an ending fast.
Hmm.
Titus is allowed to hate NJO if he reads it. No, he's not. I've legit never heard like an actual good criticism of NJO. Oh, it's too dark. So? What's your point? A lot of characters die in it. So? A lot of characters die in Star Wars. Big deal.
That's why it's called Star Wars.
It's a war, yeah. Bro.
People
Literally,
die in war.
the
Come
biggest
on.
War in the history of the galaxy. What do you expect? Everybody be prancing around.
This isn't like Star negotiation. This is Star Wars.
Star hugs.
Star hugs.
It's like
This
maybe
ain't, this ain't Star Trek. Come on.
Name me one Star Wars story where someone doesn't die. And the Ewok.
I got one.
Prevent
Star
this
Wars
from-
Tales issue 1.
Oh shit.
Boom.
Bro, that's not even canon, dude.
That's bait. That's bait because there is a canon story in Star Wars Tales issue 1.
Equals and opposites is canon in my heart.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
it's
Equals and
not.
opposites.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it is.
Yeah, it
If it
is.
has Kyle Katarn, it's canon. I'm sorry.
It's
I don't
canon.
care.
You just
Kyle
hate,
Katarn is my homie.
you're just a Tales hater. You've been brainwashed by Matt Wilkins into hating Tales.
No, I've actually never read Tales,
Mm-hmm.
but to be fair. Now, Titus, I do have a question about Tales.
So what's your question?
It's actually like a genuine question.
Yeah, what's your genuine
Is-
question?
Oh boy.
Bro, I swear.
But go ahead and say it.
Is the story with Luke and the hologram of Maul, is that C canon?
Yes, that is canon.
Fuck. The dumbest story I've ever heard of, bro. Some
Why you-
scientist finds
say that?
Maul's brain which is somehow not rotten, and uses it to create a hologram of Maul that can somehow lightsaber duel Luke.
Hey, man.
What the frick?
And
That's
name
the
for day
story I've
12.
heard.
It just happens, man. In the X-Wing comics, there's like hard light holograms in that too. You know, I was telling Blue Pig like recently about some crazy thing I found out about, man. It's called a gravitic polarization beam, and what it does is like a laser, and then just like with its target it just destroys it with like wormholes, like hyperspace wormholes, bro. And it's crazy. It makes no sense. It just tears out the atoms with like hyperspace wormholes. I don't know. And apparently, it was first appeared in the X-Wing, and then it appeared in a TCW game, out of all things. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think the EU's just stupid at this point.
Alex, I don't think a brain rotting is gonna like be unaffected or be affected by the Force. Like the Force doesn't stop things from rotting. So I don't say, bro. Like maybe if it was a story like set like I don't know, a couple of months after. Well, we don't even know when the hell he died in the EU, but let's just say he died shortly after Jedi or something. I don't know, bro.
Bro, Maul is dead, bro. He just died, bro.
No, but
He's just dead, man. He had to be dead before Resurrection, because Resurrection is canon.
what is Resurrection? What is that?
Resurrection is a story when the prophets of the dark side bring back Maul. They bring back Maul back to life to fight Darth Vader.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, that comic.
Exactly.
Maybe it's good they got rid of the EU, bro.
It is. I'm telling you, it's stupid. It's all stupid. I've been saying it for the longest time. It's just dumb.
Nah, I'm
Oh my
just,
gosh.
I don't think one comic is gonna change all the glory that's in the EU.
Nah, bro.
Even 2 comics.
2 comics is enough. 2 is
No,
enough.
how?
It's
2
enough, man.
one-off comics, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
let
the
me
new kid has a
make a
whole
list.
movie of fucking retardedness.
Let me
called
make
The
a
Rise of
whole
Skywalker.
list.
The retarded Skywalker. That's what we're gonna start calling that movie.
But on a real note, though, when I was talking to Blue Pig, I was telling him that like there's so many continuity errors in the EU, but I feel like a lot of people kind of just pass it by because they always go like, well, you know, with the EU, you know, all the writers are on the same page. You know, they're on the same page. But I'm just like, bro, how could they possibly be always on the same page if we have all these errors? We have people retconning those errors, bro. Like that, it speaks volumes for itself in the first place because there was errors to begin with. That's what I'm just saying. Like, how could you just say, oh, you know, they're always on the same page, bro? It's just
Well, I do think a lot of EU fans make it like they say, oh, there's like barely any continuity errors. Like there's like 10 continuity errors. They make it seem like that. No, there's a lot, but like there's not as much continuity errors as there is continuity, and that's what we're trying to say. Like it's more interconnected than it is an error. But
I don't know how true that is.
well, it's because you haven't even read the post Jedi era. That's
So because I haven't
where the
read one
continuity
era,
shines more than anything else.
because I haven't read one era of Star Wars. That means that I do not know. That's crazy. That's
I
crazy.
didn't say that. I said you didn't.
Uh-huh.
I said you didn't read the post Jedi era. That's like half the EU,
Half the EU.
literally.
Half the EU. And
Yep.
Alex, what you mean? Why am I such a hater? Bruh, how am I a hater? I'm just being real. I mean, I'm not trying to be a hater. Just like, that's what I think, man. I think the EU is good. But I just don't think it's like it's just God's gift to the world that a lot of fans make it out to be. That it's like it's perfect no matter what. That there's one cohesive narrative, despite the fact that there's things that go against that. I mean, just that's how I feel.
It is a cohesive narrative, all things considered.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Is
I
it
don't know about that one.
perfect? Of course, it's not perfect, and I think anyone saying so is stupid. But it's pretty cohesive, all things considered.
I mean,
Exactly.
that's the thing. That's the thing, Scott Johnson. Errors happen. They happen.
It's
I
inevitable.
mean, I'm not disagreeing against that. My whole point is just that like I don't really get where people just bloat it out of proportion and just say like, oh, It's all perfect. It's all just one cohesive thing. There's no errors whatsoever. It's just like I just can't fathom like where that's true.
Bro, I brought an EU hater on my stream, bros.
All right, so because I got my own takes, I'm an EU hater. All right now. I got an EU profile picture, but I'm an EU hater. No
Bro,
make no
it's
sense.
bait. It's bait, bro.
Yeah, bait, schmate.
You're straw manning, Titus.
Yeah, I'm straw man. That's crazy. It don't even matter, bro.
I can agree with Titus to a certain extent because there's a lot of EU fans that act like it's perfect
It's
when it's
fairly
not.
consistent. It's about as consistent as post-crisis DC comics, which is not like that's not a bad thing. It's like
No, it's more consistent.
I don't know about that one. No, I don't know about
Nah,
that.
dude. DC and Marvel, they don't even have a continuity, bro.
Yeah, they do.
It's fucking confusing ass continuity.
It's not confusing because
Yeah,
in DC there is distinct periods, and for the most part, it is fairly consistent. Like how you say the EU is fairly consistent. Post-crisis era of DC from 1986 to 2011 is fairly consistent for the majority of it. And I'm just saying, like,
EU, bro.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's the same as the EU. It's about fairly consistent as that. So I mean, just is what it is, man. That was a joke. That was a joke. That that was a joke, bro. That was a joke.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm not gonna use tails in my argument. That's a joke.
That's funny. You bought into it, Alex.
I mean, it's one timeline. Yeah.
Well, after Supernatural Encounters, I don't know if it will be anymore. Apparently, fucking Buddha's in it.
And that is true, Alex. I have not read everything. You are right. You are right.
Titus, how much of the EU would you say you've like consumed, like percentage wise?
How much Soylent I've consumed? Let me tell you. Okay.
Soylent.
Like 50%, 25%, 10%. I was gonna give me like a weird ass number, like 10.40%.
I don't know, man. I mean, I've read all the big name comic series. I read Republic. I read Dark Signs. I read Legacy. I read KOTOR. I've read a little bit of Empire Rebellion. I thought it was terribly boring. I dropped it.
Damn.
I did not read Legacy 2. Did not read them Droids comics. I read the Marvel comics. I did not read Wood Wars. Trying to think, because most of the stuff I read is like comics, bro. Like when I tell you like novels, like hand to God, I'm gonna tell you like I've only read Coruscant Nights 1, Shatterpoint, MedStar, Jedi Trial, Dark Rendezvous, Cessa's Deception, Dark Lord, Rise of Darth Vader, and the Bane trilogy. Also, Heir to the Empire. I never finished the Thrawn trilogy. Never finished it. I lost interest when I was reading Dark Force Rising, bro.
Well, I mean that's a lot. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot Maul Shadowhunter. That's another one. Forgot about that. And Revenge of the Sith novelization. My memory's like very spotty.
So you've read like pretty much most of the Clone Wars.
Yeah, all the Clone Wars novels.
Okay, that's
but
cool.
Besides Labyrinth of Evil and Jedi Trial. Unless I said Jedi Trial.
Okay.
That may be a mistake.
I mean, that's good. I mean, that's a lot. Especially with those big comic series. I always forget about the comics, though, bro. I always forget about them. Because I'm more of a novel guy, so... Hey, look. A concession. Bro, New Canon sucks, bro. That has continuity errors. galore.
I've played all the games besides Star Wars Obi-Wan. At least all the console games besides like Star Wars Obi-Wan.
Oh, that's cool. You played Empire War, right?
Ah, nice one. Nice try. I'm not falling for it, Lance. Your bait is not good. You got no fishing rod. It's just bait.
Yeah, I'm not the best. I'm not the masturbator. I believe
Not the
that's-
masturbator.
That sneaky masturbator.
Master soon baits. Titus is like the resident Clone Wars era guy in our Discord. I mean, I hate the Clone Wars to be honest. It's kind of stupid. I think that
No,
That
that's
is
hard.
bait.
That's bait.
Bro's read like basically the whole era and says he hates it.
I mean, it basically is stupid. Republic is a terrible comment. John Ostrander just should have gave up on issue 1.
Oh my god. Oh, Titus.
Oh gosh, that was funny, bro.
Yeah. Whatever you say, Alex. Maybe I'll get to Jedi stories later at a later point in time. Because I read Dark Empire. I thought that was cool. Besides Dark Empire 2 and Empire's End, I mean, I don't know what Tom Cruise was doing there.
Have you read Crimson Empire?
Yeah, that was ironically, I can't remember which came first. It was either Crimson Empire or it was Purge. But either of those two was my first EU stories.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't remember which one it was though. Like I said, I think it's Crimson Empire. It was in 2020 in June.
Nice.
And then the first novel I read was Dark Lord: Rise of Darth Vader in November that year.
Cool. One of my biggest flexes is I have the whole Dark Lord trilogy in hardback.
Well,
I guess that's not really much of an accomplishment, but hey, I have it. And just have it by accident too, because I'd ordered Revenge of the Sith, and the dude sent me Labyrinth of Evil. And then I just told the seller I'll keep it because I didn't have it. So then I just bought Revenge of the Sith from someone else. Well, I tried to buy it from the same guy, but the motherfucker never shipped it to me, so I just canceled my order. So then
Smart move.
And then I moved on to somebody else.
Also, Alex, when I was talking about Dark Empire, I wasn't talking about like its continuity. It's just I just don't believe Dark Empire 2 and Empire's End to have like a strong story. That's it. And
You're right. They don't. They suck.
and Max, I'll get around to it one day. Just one day. I'm gonna read what's it? The Black Fleet Crisis. That's what I'm gonna read exactly.
Really?
I bet that's gonna be hard. I bet y'all just hating.
I haven't read that either.
The
I haven't read
hardest
Black
trilogy.
Fleet Crisis.
That's like the worst trilogy in the Bantam era. Sorry.
Nah, that's the best trilogy in the EU.
I don't
already
know.
tell. I can already tell. Just look at the covers. Come on now. Tyrant's Test. What? That's a goated name. Come on now.
You know what happens? Do you know what happens in the trilogy, bro? Like who's in it?
I have no clue.
Don't
I
say
know
Luke
it's
and
like-
Leia are in it, like that's given.
It's like the Yavitha something. I don't know. They look like Yuuzhan Vaughn, but less cool, I guess. I don't know nothing about it, bro.
Shut up. Dude, Darksaber makes that whole trilogy like automatically better than Black Fleet Crisis.
True, the other two books still suck.
Bro, why is it called Darksaber? It's like pre-Vizsla or something.
No, it's
Bruh. The fact that I actually know
No.
that when I first heard of it, I was like, okay, because my sister got it for me for Christmas one year, and I was like, oh, I guess that's where the origins of the Darksaber came from. Nope, way off. Black Fleet Crisis, nah, man, I thought that shit was boring. That should have been like at most a duology, and you can make it into a duology. We took out the Lando stuff in it. The Lando stuff should have been its own book.
See, look, Scott Johnson just confirmed that it's good. He confirmed that Black Fleet Crisis is good. That means I should give it a chance. Exactly.
Yeah, he also says the entire post Jedi era is good, so give it a chance.
See, now you're stretching it, Lance. See,
How?
one is enough. One is enough.
Oh
But
my-
now you add on the second one, the whole era. Don't know about that one, buddy. I don't know.
Yeah, but Scott likes it, so that means you should read it.
asking for a little bit too much there, Lance. A little bit too much.
Wow.
I'll read one trilogy. Okay, I'll read one trilogy.
Yeah, you
If I like it, I like it.
mediocre.
I mean, what if it's actually like peak? What if it's actually like God's gift to the world? Like, what if it is?
It's not.
Man, I got to see for myself.
If you're gonna read any trilogy in the Push Jedi era, read Jedi Academy.
Oh my God, it's written by Kevin J. Anderson, man.
Exactly.
I hear he's an idiot. Like, come on, bro. There's no way this gotta be good. There's no way.
Have you read Tales of the Jedi? You have.
I
right?
mean, Tales of the Jedi. I mean, we know Tom Veach was carrying him, and that Tom Veach was carrying him. We know
Okay,
that.
how about the first two miniseries, Golden Age of the Sith?
Oh
and
my
Fallen
God.
Order? That's the prequel series, and I argue that's better than the main series.
I don't know about that one though. Fall of the Sith Empire, like upon reread,
Dude, the
Fall
one
of
with
the Sith
Naga
Empire don't make
Sadal.
sense.
Naga Sadal is way more interesting than Exar Kun.
He's a
Exar
cool
Kun
character.
is better. But
He's a cool
hey.
character, but I don't think that the actual story of Fall of the Sith Empire is like great. There's a lot of hiccups in it, a lot of story errors, a lot of plot
What does
holes.
that even mean? What does story errors mean?
A plot hole, bro. Inconsistent writing, like actual like elements of the story just don't make sense.
Okay, whatever you say.
I'll
say this. The whole Clone Wars era doesn't make sense, bro.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, you ain't read it, so I mean, it's whatever, bro.
Yeah, how do you know if I've read it or not?
Now, I know you ain't read it yet. I know you read up to Jabim, and that's it, bro. I know you ain't touched a single book, a single novel. I mean, I know you read some of the issues, but that's about it, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't.
Exactly.
Bro, somebody clip that. Exactly.
Now let's see these comments. Let's see this. Bounty Hunter Wars will make ties give on EU, bro. It can't be. It has Boba Fett in it. It must be good by default. You know, Boba Fett's a badass. Look at Book of Boba Fett. Now that was peak.
Okay,
Greatest
That's
Okay,
all right, Titus.
That is
Listen.
the greatest show I've ever seen since Star Wars: The Clone Wars season 7. Like, come on.
Bro, how much is Lucasfilm paying you?
I'm getting paid in billions.
You're getting paid in gold
billions.
bars, bro.
Hey, let me see some of that, bro. Buy Lucasfilm, bro.
Like, bro, just wait. Like, when Ahsoka comes out, I'm copping my Montrals, get my little Togrutan, like my whole Ahsoka cosplay, get the lightsabers ready, bro. Like, it's over. Dog. It's over. I'm telling you, the shilling does not end. The shilling does not end.
Oh gosh.
Now, let me see this. Max says, read Legacy of the Force. I don't know, man. This guy Jason, and Jason's kind of stupid. Not lopsided. Not lopsided.
No,
He's cool.
No.
But not
Jason's
Jason.
based.
And it got Jaina, and Jaina's also kind of stupid. I mean,
oh, you know what? You got
the whole Solo
Jaina
bloodline's kind of stupid.
Jaina is pretty stupid.
Han should have pulled out. To be honest, like he should not have went inside. He should have pulled out.
That is crazy.
My gosh. I mean, Anakin. Well, Anakin was pretty
Star Wars
stupid.
is Boba Fett, Alex.
Yeah, favorite character is Boba Fett. That's crazy, Alex. That's crazy. Bait, bro. It's not bait. Bro, what do you mean? It's not bait. I'm not hating, bro. It's not.
Wham.
I can't believe it. They think I'm just baiting them.
Damn.
They can't tell the bait from the truth.
He's the master baiter, of course.
Womp womp.
No, I get that.
Nah, bro. He said he'll take Jason or Anakin Skywalker. Oh, nah, bro.
I'll take Anakin Solo over Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, Anakin Solo.
Mm-mm.
Anakin Solo is my boy.
Don't do my boy like that. Don't do him like that, please.
Yeah, your boy. You're an Anakin Skywalker fan, just like Star
Anakin
Wars theory,
Skywalker
Titus.
sucks, bro.
How does he suck?
Okay, let's not go that far, Lance. I mean, he's not
Like,
Terrible
terrible.
character.
terrible, bro. He's like one of the greatest villains in cinema. Come on now. Exactly.
As Vader, not
Nah, he's one of the
Anakin.
worst.
Hating, bro. You just hating.
Bro,
That's
bro,
just Jason is better
bro,
than Anakin
my
Skywalker and
boy,
Solo.
he died depressed.
Yes, Alex, preach.
Bro, he died depressed, but he died. He reunited with his son,
Actually,
bro. That's
not
all
about
that
Anakin,
matters. That's
but
all that
like-
matters.
Bro.
Solo.
He could.
Is that you ain't got nothing to say? He died reunited with his son. It don't even matter for real.
Nah, bro.
He got what
died
he wanted in the end.
crispy and depressed.
Nah, bro. He got rid of Palpatine, bro. I mean,
Vader
he had a
became a
good
nugget.
ending.
Oh, literally
He got rid
anybody
of
could have picked him
Palpatine.
up and thrown him over an edge.
But guess what, bro? Guess what? He did it to save his own son. Exactly. He's a real one.
No,
He's
did
a
it
real
save
one.
us, bro. Because if Palpatine killed Luke, then Palpatine would have really tortured the shit out of Vader.
Nah, bro, that's cap. That's cap. He did it
No.
because he knew his son was in danger. He didn't want to see his son get destroyed. Exactly. Because
Nah,
we
you're
all know that.
misinterpreting it, bro.
Nah, bro. Nah,
You're
bro.
misinterpreting it.
No.
You don't understand Star Wars, Titus.
He got his heart back, bro. He got his heart back, bro. He saw his son in danger.
Yeah, and then he died.
I mean, he did it for his
Infinities.
son. He did it for his son. Any good father would.
Infinities coming.
Now let's see these comments. Hold on.
Infinities, Titus. Vader gets the white suit.
Vader by the end of bruh. I'm not trying versus debating, bro. Oh my god, I'm not debating power, bro. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing
Look,
this.
my Kalaji taking a dump, bro. He can destroy Anakin.
I'm not doing this, bro. I'm not doing this.
Not see, look, not even Palpatine could peek.
Jason say the whole galaxy from the Vong, which is way worse than Battle Droids and Dooku, bro. And what does
That's
that mean,
bait.
bro? What does that mean?
Vong are better than the Confederates. You know, that's bait.
Like, I'm actually at a loss for words, man. This is like the bait is too strong here. It's way too strong.
You know what's actually not bait?
No, it's not bait.
When Filoni said Anakin's the best Jedi, Filoni
That's true. That's true. That is true.
Yeah, okay. You want to break down why he's the worst Jedi? Probably.
He's not the worst, bro. He's the best.
Okay.
He's the best.
He turned to the dark side.
Okay, he fell to the dark
killed his
side.
wife.
Okay.
Could have killed his twins.
Okay.
He was one of the chief architects of destroying the Jedi Order. Maybe not architects, but one of the chief reasons why the Jedi Order fell. And then he slaughtered millions after that.
Okay.
A lot of them Jedi.
Okay.
So he's the worst Jedi.
Okay. So let's think about this, Lance.
Go ahead, Titus.
Made some missteps. He was trying
He destroyed the Jedi
he made
Order.
some
What
missteps.
is that?
He tried to selfishly preserve the life of his wife. You know, something reasonable. He got corrupted in the process of doing so. Okay. He may have killed a couple children, maybe a couple billions, you know.
Yeah, no big deal, right?
Billions.
Nope.
He killed billions.
He killed billions.
He killed billions.
He may have killed
There's not
billions.
even a million Jedi, so I don't know. How that works.
But what matters the most at the end of the day is that he got redeemed. Exactly.
So, what is that supposed
bro.
to mean?
His redemption, he gets rid of all his problems, bro.
Yeah, but he still destroyed
His sins
the Jedi
are gone,
Order.
bro. His sins are gone.
Okay.
Because guess what, bro? Guess what?
See, look, Kip Duron made some missteps. Sure, he destroyed the whole star system.
Yeah, he
killed
made some
trillions.
missteps.
But what's wrong with that, you know?
I mean,
Destroyed Karina?
to be honest, I mean, I think he was doing the galaxy a service. Shit, if he was destroying Empire worlds, I mean, he was doing the galaxy a service. To be honest,
Dude. Okay.
I mean, the Imperials are like dictators, but like all like crazy, maniac fascists. I mean, doing them a service.
Not all
But-
of them.
Not all.
Yeah,
of them.
yeah, yeah.
What's
Rank
wrong
and
with
file. Rank and file.
Okay,
Imperials.
look at this, Titus. If the rebellion had made a super weapon or found a super weapon and tried to destroy Coruscant, would that have been justified? There's
Yeah.
thousands of civilians on there, millions, trillions of civilians that have done nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So you would justify killing them?
I mean, yeah, they're on Imperial soil. Makes sense.
So that's not their
They're on,
choice.
they're
Not all
on
of
Imperial
them.
soil. They should
Most
be
of them are
destroyed.
born
They
there.
should be killed.
I think Drake's influencing Titus.
They should be crucified. like just.
So like you
Drake's
support
controlling
like
him from the shadows.
you support the Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Oh my gosh! So now you turn Star Wars a real world problems. Oh my god!
It's just,
Oh my god! I'm not listening to this shit.
Oh my goodness.
it's the same principle though.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Japan was
Do not explain. Do not
That
explain.
was
do
okay,
not, do
Lance.
not,
Okay, Lance.
Stop it.
Lance,
Stop
Lance,
it. We're not having
Lance.
this
That was a
conversation.
desperation act because they wouldn't
Oh
fucking
my
surrender.
fucking god. We not having this conversation.
So
I'm tuning out on this shit. What the hell?
a 4-star hand. They won't surrender. Fine. Fuck you.
Nah, bro, we could have invaded them.
Bruh.
That would have been a fucking huge mistake. Operation. I'm gonna get into
Both y'all, shut up, bro. We ain't talking about no fucking Hiroshima and Nagasaki on the
fucking
goddamn
World War
live
II
stream.
rant.
All right, you know what? They should have destroyed Coruscant. Okay.
Yeah, they should have destroyed Coruscant. And Infinity's Yoda, he did a W play when he destroyed the Death Star. That was good on him. He should have killed billions. Like shit,
Bruh.
I'm just gonna say, if we didn't nuke Japan, we wouldn't have anime.
like, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I don't see the problem like killing billions, depending on who it is. Like, I mean,
Kill a billion.
I can't, man. I can't. It triggers a reaction every time you say billions.
Every time you say billions, the fucking
What's wrong with
chud
killing
face pop.
billions, bro?
The chud pops in Jason's head. He's like, seen the damn chud.
Titus, have you killed billions?
I've not killed billions. In Empire War, I probably have killed billions, to be honest.
Oh gosh.
R2D2 is a droid. He don't know any better.
Yeah, he destroyed Biss. That means that was a good move. There was insane maniac Imperials. Especially them Dark Empire Imperials. Like, they literally had no, like, they're just maniacs.
They had no life, bro.
Like, there was just one comic that was kind of like a sequel to Dark Empire. It was like a Cam Kennedy one, a Boba Fett story. And, like, there's, like, these two Imperials. There was on this World Devastator. And they needed fuel for the World Devastator, right? They just started, like, using slaves as, like, fuel. And I'm just like, bro, what? They were just throwing slaves in there as, like, fuel. So, I mean, if they getting killed, shit, I mean, they deserve it, to be honest.
Anyway, I think we should nuke our government.
Oh, my God.
Okay, that's one way they get put on an FBI watch list.
Oh, my God. Not again.
Hey, I don't have nukes.
Not again. Please, not again.
Okay, all right, Devil Man.
Mhm.
Devil Man,
Mhm.
Devil man.
I will destroy you.
The devil man. Anyway,
Exactly. Like, Alex even agrees with me. Like, shit, they're Imperial worlds. It doesn't fucking matter. It don't even matter.
bro, Alex. Okay.
So
What
if the
about the-
Corellians blew
Alright.
up Coruscant, that's justified.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
About that,
okay.
Scott, I don't know about that one, Scott. I don't really know. Maybe they shouldn't have been killed, you know? Maybe they shouldn't have been killed. But, you know, in war, you just got to kill billions sometimes. You know, you just got to kill billions sometimes.
War never changes, as they say.
Yeah, what's wrong with killing billions, bro?
Killing billions.
I've killed billions.
Man, the core has truly fallen.
The West is fallen. The West of the galaxy has fallen.
Bro, look at this shit.
I mean, that is true, Scott. I mean, Luke Skywalker should have, you know, several sins on him. You know, he's killed millions of people, especially on the Death Star. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
but I think it was justified.
I mean,
Because, you know, considering that big old planet destroyer is about to destroy
Nah,
you
bro.
and kill a bunch of people,
nah, bro.
I think that was justified.
Nah,
Okay.
bro. Because I mean, some of them,
There's
like,
no
some
other,
of them, like,
there was no other thing they could have
technicians,
done, bro. There's
some of
nothing
them
else they could have done.
stormtroopers, some of them, like, people on there, but like, they're kind of forced into their positions. I mean,
It
they,
doesn't
they,
matter.
they ain't really got much
Luke
of a
had no
choice.
choice.
They ain't got. I mean, they didn't have a choice either. I mean, shit.
Okay, so Luke didn't do any sort of sin.
Nah, bro.
But, like, just walking up to just exiting, just going to Coruscant with the center point station, destroying it. Yeah, that's not justified.
Completely justified.
No,
No,
it's
okay.
not.
No,
Dude.
it's not justified. That's the
Okay.
point. You kill those innocent people on Coruscant? All the blood on your hands?
Are we going to like debate genocide this whole stream?
Why not?
I mean,
It's pretty
Was-
debatable.
was General Grievous wrong when he dropped the whole like brain rot plague on the planet and like just killed the entire population?
What
Made
do
a whole
you
world
think,
inhabitable.
Titus?
Genocide is
think?
never justified.
I mean, I think John Grievous was onto something. To be honest, I think he was onto something.
Getting rid of the yeah.
Was he now?
He's
General
killing some
Grease.
dirty aliens. I mean, he was onto something.
All right, Drake is definitely behind, bruh. Drake's puppeteering you from the shadows.
Titus, who's your favorite Star Wars author?
James Luceno, Randy Stradley, John
Oh shit,
Ostrander,
base.
Sean Stewart.
My favorite is
Okay.
like Kevin J. Anderson.
Did you laugh because I say Sean Stewart lopsided?
He's all right. Yeah, I'll say that.
He's all right. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Steve Perry.
I ain't read none of Steve Perry's Star Wars works
Oh my
besides
God.
MedStar. MedStar. I mean, I think Death Star is kind of like overrated.
Really?
I'm joking.
Uh-huh.
I'm only baiting.
Baiting.
Yeah, man, I'm only baiting.
But of course, me, Lop, Denning gang over here. And
Denning.
Alex, of course, in the comments.
Bro, Denning
Yeah.
is like...
Denning Crip.
Denning Bloods.
Mm-hmm. Also, by the way, just because you're trying to bait me earlier, Alex, just know that Jason Solo is definitely an Aura Singh victim. Just know that. She's definitely an Aura Singh victim.
So what you're saying is that Jason was killed by her and then he's a clone the rest of the
Exactly.
series. God
Exactly.
damn.
Precisely.
God damn.
Precisely.
God damn. God damn, Titus.
Mm-hmm.
He had his body double as like fighting Jaina at the end of Invincible.
Of course.
Yeah, that's why he lost.
Oh shit.
Exactly.
If it was the
Plot
real
twist.
Jason, he would have won.
That
True.
was not even him.
True. The Jason folds Jaina like an omelet. Sorry, not sorry.
Jaina Solo get folded by Aura Singh. I mean, that's true too. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, Aura Singh did beat that one. What's his name?
That one character, that one glitch.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Shradhet's father's name. Fuck.
Sherrod had me. Sherrod was not. That motherfucker was not strong. He was not strong in the slightest.
Yeah, that's what you've told me. That fucking whole fight is kind of lame.
He got bitch. Motherfucker got beat by pebbles.
Bro, got shit
By
on.
fucking rocks.
You got killed by a rock. You got killed by Geo.
Talk about
Bro,
a
Geo.
chud. Nah, Alex, I do care about spoilers, bro. And also, I know. I'm just baiting with you, Alex. I know the whole context of the fight is just. I find it funny. There's these weirdos on TikTok that made these versus edits. Jason showed me one of them. It's called Darth Crate Solo's Canon.
Oh God!
Which that statement is not necessarily wrong, but like he made a video. It was like Aura Singh versus some character, and I just thought it was just kind of like insane to me because like this whole argument was like, oh, Aura Singh was whooping Jason's ass, but like it's like he didn't even like acknowledge the context of that scene. Like Jason really says he's holding back on her because he's not trying to like fucking like just go all out and like, because then like his daughter would like catch notice of it. He wasn't trying to fucking wake up Alana or whatever. So he's just like letting his ass get kicked on purpose. The dude did the same thing, like a recent video. It was like explaining why XR Kun is like a god amongst men or something. Because there's one quote in New Sons of God the character where it says Marco Ragnos preserved his essence that for like 1,000 years or something. It's like a Sith spirit. Palpatine returned as a clone. And it says that XR Kun surpassed them all by preserving his essence for thousands of years in Yavin. Which he took the part where it says surpassed them all out of context, and he meant as in like power. when it just simply meant that he surpassed him in the ways of life preservation. So the guy's just a fucking weirdo, and he just makes really dumb arguments. I don't know.
Bro's got the brain
Yeah.
right.
Crucible Han Solos knows what he's saying, bro. You gotta admit that.
Yeah, he was on to something. When he made that Chewbacca versus Yoda video, he was definitely on to something. And Chewbacca won every round. He was on to something.
My friends, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream because I want to go read. So, bye.
Wow.
I guess.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
Hey, y'all are all in my. Well, Scott's not in my Discord. Scott, are you on Discord, bro?
He is.
Are you in my server?
He was.
Uh-oh, what happened? I have no idea. I'm oblivious. Anyway, I'm in the stream. Bye. That sounded terrible. Good night.